And keep that bike rubber side down.
So now as we delve into the medieval tunnels, more spiral staircases, down to more awesome stuff. Now this slope on this gets pretty steep. It really surprised me just how steep it is. Okay, so that's sort of horizontal, but we're going down like that. Something else here. Not that you can actually see much here, but that's kind of the point of them. These I think were murder holes. So basically you'd have had some guards and stuff would hide in here once the wall had been breached, and when the bad guys come up here they'd pounce on them and cause them a little bit of murder. Probably a suicidal role, but nonetheless probably quite effective, and certainly would put the fear of God into you coming up here. And I bet in a siege the lights would not be on in here, so they wouldn't see them until they were too late. So although we've been going down, as you can see, we're still not underground as such, and we are because that would have been excavated out. Right, look at that, St John's Tower. Okay, that's freaking awesome, isn't it? You can hear the wind. This was built in 1220 or thereabouts. Pretty impressive. So again, more arrow slits to really mess up anyone's day that decided that they wanted to come in uninvited. Cannons firing off down these trenches and up against baddies invading. Awesome stuff. You'd really not want to be here if you weren't invited. Kind of cool cannon, big fat horrible thing, ready to mess up someone's day. And these slots for firing muskets. And they're angled. I don't know if you can see this. Like, so you've got a really good line of sight down that way, but from the wall, no one can see you. No one can see you unless they're back up until about here. But you're going to be here. You're going to be completely protected against the bad guys. I mean, the only thing that could get me right now is that sheep, and I'm not going to stand here for that. I'm going to stand here in a standing supported position. Epic. Something I didn't notice as we were coming through here, you got this big gate here to stop people coming in should they breach these walls, which is possible that they could have done. But look at this, they've got a portcullis. So a big old iron gate would drop through, blocking that up. You'd have these big solid doors, big metal doors, well, wooden doors with metal nerdy bits on them to protect them, strengthen them. Again, with arrow slits or musket slits. And potentially, I don't know if this is the case, but that bit there could be to give someone who's knocking on your door a little present, should they be unwelcome. Right, let's go down. So this would be where the castle's guards could come out and defend the castle from any attackers that made it down into the moat. So you'd have fired all the cannon at them, to knock them down, weaken them, and then you send out the soldiers to clear up the mess. Again, big solid doors, and that's wooden. Now I wonder if that was ever a hinged thing, something that they could remove to make life a little bit harder, or maybe to get supplies in, use it to lift things, don't know, guessing. A little bit less dingy along here. It's amazing what a bit of whitewash does on the walls, eh? Really brightens up the place. Big old archway, and then 3 passages. These are medieval passages from the castle leading to the sally ports, which are small concealed gateways. This would be where you'd have a garrison or guard room and a sally port. I'll put that in a second. So this is from 1800, and it's a little small defended entrance that the besiegers wouldn't necessarily know about. Gives you the opportunity to have a little bailout or get stores and supplies in. Now, you got the door here on a big old hinge, controlled from in here. Same with this one as well. So these are their ideas of hinges. You see, look, so that's quite intricate. So this would have just slid through that and shut that door, just rammed it shut. And that would have then somehow been able to be clamped, and there'd be no way of getting it open. And that there, I don't know. Oh no, that would have been for, okay, got you. The pulleys, so it would have been to shut this door here. Fucking epic. I missed this yesterday. So that is controlled on this iron rod, and there ain't no way that anyone's going to be able to push through that unless they smash the door down completely. But you've got big old iron hinges going almost all the way across the top there and the bottom, that going through the middle, and then this door as well is controlled. So even if they get through that one, they've got to then get through this one as well, and you'd have had people shooting through here as well. Bad day for everyone. But what we got here is those pulleys that I saw. They come through here, and you'd had ropes on them going across and onto the top of that, and that would be able to pull that door shut. And then with the door shut, someone would be able to put the bolt across, so that then no one would be able to open it from outside. Yeah, no door handle, surprisingly. I can get that mega sized hinge on that. Yeah, it's going to be a tough one to open that. And here we have here, which I'm not quite sure, maybe it was for getting supplies down here. Don't know. Fantastic. I mean, this is just an amazing feat of engineering to cut these tunnels in the time they did, or even do it overnight. Something I didn't notice on the way up the stairs here. If you notice, you've got this little tube and the holes in the wall there. So anyone attacking and coming down these stairs, if they've got this far, could have their day ruined by either musket fire through there or hot burny oils and stuff to make these stairways incredibly slippery and on fire. Boo! Could you imagine the anticipation if you were being invaded and you're all queued up on these doors with your swords and shields, probably not even shields actually, but your swords and spears and pikes all in hand, waiting for them to give the order to open the door and advance on what's left of the enemy forces down in the moat. Would have been pretty scary. Pretty scary indeed. And again, a hole up there, which would help with ventilation, but also with horrible stuff to say hello to anyone coming up.
Gotta keep that body rubber side down. You know, you gotta keep that body rubber side down.